Hi, this is Tanya from Love Butter Tarot. Right, okay, I've got that big thing shining at me there. I don't know, is there anybody on there? Right, there's light from somewhere here. I don't know. Please excuse me because I kind of get up and turn this off. But I have there's a big beam of light there coming. Is that a little bit better? Yeah. So right, hi, this is Tanya. I just got called today to do some live readings. I haven't done a live for a while. I think it was Valentine's was the last time I'd done it. And oh, I've still got a cigarette there as well. I haven't done that. Yeah, is that better? Yeah, sorry, I can't get up and change it now. I should have checked that beforehand. So yeah, hi everybody. Yeah, excited, Julie. Yeah, is anybody feeling the energy of this moon? This week has been a tough week. There's been so many highs, lows. It's absolutely crazy. It's right. Okay, if I put my hand there, it stops the light, doesn't it? It stops me shining. You are, Maddie. Yeah. Hello, Strawberry Lips. Yeah, good morning, fellow Virgo. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about Virgo, not a lot, but I'm going to talk about it because we have the Virgo full moon tonight, you know, and like I say, I am Virgo, so I'm feeling it, but I also relate. I have no Pisces in my chart, but I relate to Pisces more than Virgo, actually, so that's quite interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and just catch up. Anybody that just wants to get straight to the readings, I will get to them, but when I do these lives, it's about communicating with all of you, okay? So I know some people just want to hear the messages, and that's fine. You know, they'll be time-stamped later on, okay? So before you start giving me all the shit, I really don't, I have no inclination to take it today, okay? So yeah, so tonight, this morning I was lying in bed and I was thinking about the moon. And I sort of, you know, I was thinking, right, okay, what do I need to know about it? I was asking Spirit. Oh, thank you, Terry. My other one, my one that I use all the time, which a lot of people comment on, has snapped. So I really need to get that fixed. So I've got another one on here. I got it in Thailand years ago. So yeah, so I was lying and there was a quote. Everybody knows me, knows I love my quotes. And the quote that came out was, I must be a mermaid because I have no fear of depth and a great fear of shallow living. And I just think this sums up this Virgo moon so much, you know. I mean, Virgo are meant to be meticulous, we're practical, we like things in their place. But when we're sort of hit with Pisces as well, Pisces are the dreamers, you know, and it's like I say, we all the music makers and we all the dreamers, you know, like Willy Wonka said. And I actually feel like I'm living in sort of Alice in Wonderland or Willy Wonka land or something here because it is so magical. And this is what we need to address, I feel, over the full moon. So this is just general what I got this morning, and then I'm going to do the readings for each of the star signs. But before I start, can I just say to everybody in England, please stay warm and stay safe. I can't believe the weather over there. Where I lived in England, it's been worst hit. But everybody, please stay safe and only go out if you need to, you know. Enjoy that snow, enjoy this time. And I also think this works with this moon. It's like, be still. Allow yourself to be still. We're all so often rushing around doing things that we have to do and everything like that, you know. This is almost like the universe is saying to you, right, you know, take a chill pill, you know, that's it. You know, it's cold outside, so take this time to reflect, to spend time with people that you love as well, because what I'm finding is absolutely brilliant is the camaraderie, the way people are coming together, the way people are helping get out, they're pushing cars. You know, there was a Greg's van, actually, the driver stopped and just walked down the A1, you know, giving out pasties and donuts and everything to everybody. And this is what we should be doing all the time, not just when there's something bad happens, you know. I mean, snow, is it bad, is it good? You know, if I was at home, I would love to be out in it, but I'm not. I'm here in the sunshine, so I feel a little bit guilty for that. But yeah, so everybody in England, please just stay warm and stay safe and use this time to your advantage, okay? So, right, hi Carol, great to see you as well. So what I was saying about Virgo and Pisces here is I feel that this is a call for us to to address our true selves, okay? A lot of times we wear masks, we be who people want us to be, we try to fit in, okay? We were born to stand out, we were not born to fit in, okay? So this is telling us to step into our authentic suit, to be us, okay? It's okay to be you. And when I say it's okay to be you, that means even the shadow sides of you, you know. What I said here is accept yourself as you are. We all have shadow sides. We all have worries. We all occasionally have wobbles, okay? And we try to rush to fix it, and we can't do that. There was a quote when I was channeling this morning, and it's from one of my favourite poems called The Invitation. And in this poem it says, I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it or fade it or fix it. And in our society, we have such a rush. If we get a headache, we run to get a pill to make that headache better. You know, and what we need to do is we need to sit and say, right, okay, why do I have that headache? Or why do I have any pain? You know, because pain is alerting us to something that is wrong. Pain is our friend. Whether it be painful or not, it is our friend. So if it's a headache that we're talking about here metaphorically, it's okay. Have I drank enough water today? Am I stressed? You know, there are reasons for that headache. So like I say, this is all about sitting with any discomfort that you have, maybe even trying to delve deep into it, because like I say, we're being called to go deep, you know, and this is it. There's no paddling in the shallow end at the moment. This is going deep. This is the only way through. This is how we are going to heal, you know, when we go deep. We need to explore them dark corners, you know. We really need to dive in and be ready for it, because when we come out of it, that is when we will be exhilarated. So this is about facing our emotions, talking to them. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling really shitty. Why am I feeling shitty? You know, and addressing them, rather than if we run away from them, you know, we're never getting that. If we run away from anything, we're never getting that chance to address it and to find out why, you know, or to make peace with it. Sometimes we don't get the answers we want, but if we can make peace with something, then we can let it go. And this is also with people and everything like that. A lot we cling to things, and you know, it's almost, I'm of a thing where it's like, if they want to come, let them come. If they want to go, let them go. You know, this is it. Life is quite transient at times, and the more we try to resist that and keep a hold on things, this is when we get this discomfort, you know. So this is about accepting you, okay? Warts and all. That's it. You know, there's many things that we would change about ourselves if we could, but, you know, we can change the things we can. I read an article the other day, which I thought was great, and it was about relationships, and it said, what was it? When you meet somebody new, ask them, did they feel loved as a child? Ask them 2 questions. Did they feel loved as a child? If they didn't, then ask them what they've done about it. You know, if they haven't done anything, then walk away. Because it's like, you know, we need to put the work into ourselves as well. And we need to accept that sometimes our pasts are not how we would have wished them to be. But this is who we are now, okay? And it's okay to be you. I'm going to do a video when I get time, about empaths as well. I'm an empath, you know. I don't wear that pride, that badge with honour. I don't. It's both a blessing and a curse. And this week it's been brought up massively. And it's almost like, you know, it's hard sometimes. And then when you feel you have to explain yourself, or when you actually feel that you're doing something wrong for feeling how you are, you know, that can then send you into a bit of a spiral, which happened, you know. But that spiral was valuable because it really made me address things with other people, and it was, you know, and then it's all turned out absolutely fine, you know. So I'm going to do another video on that. But like I say, we all have empathy, but not all of us are empaths. You know, if you're an empath, you will know about it, because it is not easy, not at all. But what I'm saying here, just before I start the readings, is I really want to sort of say that this moon is coming to to help us, okay? To help us, to lead us on our path. It might be a different path as well. With the astrological climate at the moment is perfect. Although it's a bit wobbly, it's a bit messy, you know, there's gonna be mess here, you know, but messes can get cleaned up, okay? You think if you spill a drink, you don't just leave it there and look at it and think, God, look at the mess it's made. You quickly go to get something to clean it up. So messes can be cleaned up, okay? So this is about looking at your discomfort, surrendering to it, okay? Surrendering to whatever is happening in your life at the moment, because when we try to fight it, this is when, you know, we come up against resistance, and it's always about taking the path of least resistance. If something doesn't feel right for you and you don't feel comfortable in a situation, then get out of that situation. You don't have to make excuses, you know, or anything. You don't have to explain yourself. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, then move yourself out of the way. Okay, so this is it. Give yourself permission to do this, and give yourself permission to be yourself, okay? Nobody's walking in your shoes. Nobody feels the way you feel. They might understand it or they might sympathize, you know, but nobody thinks how you think, and that is perfectly okay. As long as you're not harming anybody else, you know, that is perfectly okay. So, like I say, this is just be light, be free, and be you. You know, that is the best thing that you can do, because you are the best person in the world at being you. Okay, so right, I was rambling there, but there's all this light and everything. I don't know what it is, and right, okay, I'll just say that's what I did right this morning. What channel came through? It said your suffering is as important as your smile, your ignorance as important as your knowledge, and your darkness as valuable as your light. You know, when we do this, when we step into our authenticity, we give other people permission to do the same. Some don't like that. Some don't want to see the truth, okay? But we are giving them permission, and we're saying it's okay to be you. Look, I'm coming from a place of truth, integrity, whatever. My truth might be different to your truth, but I'm coming from a place of truth, okay? And you will find that people gravitate to you who are the same. And this is when you meet members of your tribe, and this is when you have soul connections, and this is when you can truly shine, okay? When you're not feeling dimmed by other people. So, right, okay, that's it. That's all I'm saying about that. It's like Forrest Gump, isn't it? That's all I've got to say about that. So I hope that explains this moon a little bit. So, right, I'm going to ask people, because I've got my spirit cards here, which I usually use. Sorry, there's something just come up on my phone there, and I don't know. Hi. I'm still here. Sorry, I might have to switch to Wi-Fi in a second. But if this is when it replays, it'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, as an empath, it's hard not to be dimmed by others. Yeah, it is, and it's a constant struggle for us, you know, and we need, this is why we need self-care massively, you know, and we need to take this self-care without apologies as well. You know, if we need to take ourselves off somewhere, we need to do that, you know, because a lot of people, like I say, I do want to do a big video on this, but a lot of people, they love being around us because, you know, when you're around an empath, we're quite magical at times, you know, and it's, you know, and people feel good about that. And this is not saying that other... Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. Are people still there? So sorry about that. This connection is really bad with this Wi-Fi. So can somebody send me a message and let me know that you're still there, just so I know that this is working still, and I'm not just sitting talking to myself. Yeah, being an empath is very draining, you know, but we need to, this is why we need self-care a lot, Katie. I am going to do a video on it, you know, and hope that helps. Really sorry about this. It's saying I've got a very bad connection. I've got my Wi-Fi on. I've got everything. So if you can you still hear me here, yeah? Did the video just stop? Yeah, the video stopped because my connection went. I've tried to get it back on. So can you hear me? If you can hear me, right? Have we lost Tanya? No, I'm here. I'm still here. It's not working. Right, okay. What do I do here? Do I carry on, or do I go and try and get some more 4G on it? Right, okay, just had a massive argument, so I'm drained, sat here crying, why can't this just be simple? I'm Virgo and this Taurus is driving me nuts. Yeah, you know, this is going to affect Taurus as well, so maybe look at you know, look at them as well. You know, it's you know, the Yogi Bhajan says, always remember the other person is you, and try to take yourself out of it, take the personal out of it, and, you know, maybe look at the other side, and it makes it easier. So, right, people can hear me and see me now, yeah? Right, I'm going to start with the readings again. If it gets really bad, what I'll have to do is I'll have to take a little break just to get the connection back up, okay? So I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I do the lives, but I'm here, okay? I haven't just gone anywhere. Right, so I don't know, I usually use the spirit cards, but I've got my Gaia cards here at the moment, and I really feel like using them today. So I maybe I'll use both of them, I don't know. And I'm using my Morgan Greer deck as well, because I really like the Morgan Greer, and I've neglected them a little bit since I've been here. So right, so I'm going to start with Aries, okay, because Aries is the first birthday in the astrological. So I'm starting with Aries. So this is about what is going for you this full moon, what is going against you, and what advice. I don't think against you, I think more what challenges you should have, okay? So right, so please, this is for Aries. Please tell me what the Aries need to know. God, these always take ages. I forget how long these take when I've got to do the 12 of them. Right, okay, Aries, this is quite interesting. So what this is saying, okay, is Aries, I feel you may have turned your back on something, okay? It's almost like you've given up on something, or you've thought that the grass is greener or something like that, okay? This is what's coming in. It could be in any area of your life. But it's almost like you've done this and you've jumped over that fence to get into the greener field, and you've ended up diving right into a puddle. So it's gone a little bit black, or it will do. You know, this is what I'm feeling. So it's almost like you don't feel comfortable. It's not what you expected or something like that. What they're saying here is your challenge is to keep your emotional connections, okay? It's don't be swayed by something that looks nice and shiny and blah, 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 you know. This is what it's saying. It's almost like you've cut off this emotional connection, or you've cut off your emotions in some way, and you're being quite cold and being rigid, okay? This is not serving you, Aries. And they're saying to take this new moon energy, if you want to feel safe and secure and emotionally connected again, you know, then what you need to do here, your advice is to offer an olive branch. Reach out, say, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. We all do that, you know. But this is about keeping connections, and I really feel this moon tonight is really I feel it's gonna hit you pretty hard, but in a good way, because it's almost like you will see where you feel safe and where you don't feel secure, okay? So this is about you reaching out, giving an olive branch. It is not... It's like you haven't cooked your goose, so to speak. I don't know why they said cooked your goose there. It's like you haven't done that. You know, you can backtrack, you can apologize, or you can make amends. And I really feel that is what this moon is bringing in for you, Aries, okay? It's like, yes, you're searching for happiness, but I'm sure I said this on the Aries reading. I haven't done all of the readings yet. They will be up by the end of the week. But it's almost like, you know, don't go sifting through stones when you know where there's a diamond or something. You know, it's this is it. Be content with what you have. And like I say, open up. Keep the flow of emotion, because the second you stop that is when, you know, everything stops. Okay? So I'm going to pull a Gaia card for you, Aries. Are people still there? Am I still live here or not? Because I can't. I don't know. There's nobody coming on here. Right, okay. I don't know why this is happening. Yes, I'm still here. Oh, good. It just all went quiet over there. It's like, you know, that's really funny, because I'm doing the Aries reading, and that's what it's kind of saying. You know, it's all gone quiet over there, so... Right, like I say, just keep the messages coming, just so I know that I'm not talking to myself, okay? So, right. So, I'm going to pull a Gaia card for Aries. Right, Aries. There's a few of them flying out. Oh, yeah, I think you're a little bit all over, Aries. You know, a little bit scattered. Really center your energy. That's what's needed. Right, so Aries, please, Gaia card. these aren't wanting to shuffle. Where's the resistance with Aries? Right, okay. There's a one fell out there, so that's what I was waiting for. So I'm going to have a look. The card that you've got is Amethyst here, which Amethyst is brilliant. I gave somebody my Amethyst the other day. I gave somebody I'd done a reading to my Amethyst. And what this is saying here for Aries is a profound... Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry about that. A profound transformation has taken place in your life. After much soul searching, you are now back in control. A new you is emerging, poised and with a renewed sense of confidence. You can move forward with certainty. The past is now behind you. The hard work has been done. All you have to decide is what it is you truly want. All is now possible. Listen to your heart and don't settle for second best. Set your course and then go for it. Be certain, be confident, and all is yours for the taking. Blessed be. That is so much like the reading that I've done for Aries, I think, this month, you know. So, like I say, there's a healing going on. There's a transformation coming for you as well, Aries. So I hope that made sense to you. So, right, who do we have next? I always get mixed up. Is it Gemini or is it Taurus? I'm going to do Gemini now, okay? And the moon looks amazing, does it? Right, okay, right, okay. So this is for Gemini. Gemini, what is for this full moon? What's the full moon message? Right, okay, Gemini. It's almost like... Right, I feel the message coming through for you this full moon, Gemini, is I feel you've been feeling pretty much at rock bottom, okay? So I feel this moon is going to hit you hard, okay? And it's almost going to knock you off this pedestal or knock other people off a pedestal or whatever. It's like you have got to get to the bottom. So I feel these emotions, I feel there's a lot coming in for you, okay, over this full moon period. But what this is doing, it's almost like, you know when Jesus got crucified, but then he rose back. And this is what I'm saying here, you know, because what is going for you is this new beginning. There's something new. It's a massive transformation coming. And it's almost like you're being shown what is wrong in your life or what is not working for you so that you can let it go, okay? Because it's like you're going to rise again. You're going to be like the phoenix from the ashes if you take this on board as well. What they're saying here, Gemini, is that your advice for this full moon, okay, is to ask yourself, what would love do? Okay, so yes, you may have been betrayed, you may have been battered, you may have been on the floor, people may have treated you bad, okay, but remember, love would not take that personally. So it's about giving love to every situation, knowing that whatever has happened is happening for you and not to you, not taking it personally, okay, and allowing things to flow from your heart space. This is where you will get through this full moon, and this is where you will get the rewards that you want. If you put up resistance, you know, then you're gonna find it hard and you're gonna find it difficult, okay? So this is it. It's about you still have them power reserves, even though you think that they're not going to be there. Listen to what the universe is telling you. Ask spirit for answers, okay? Look for the signs that you are getting, because everything is trying to direct you onto a different path, Gemini, okay? And if you keep trying to go down the same old road, you're going to get the same old shit, okay? So it's like I say, come from a place of love, don't take anything personally, and get ready to rise. You know, it's like you are the resurrection. That Stone Roses song is playing in my head there, you know. So this is it. You are like being resuscitated in a way. There's new life being breathed into you as well, okay? So Strawberry, this will, once I finish this, it will be able to be played back again as a replay, okay? So, right, can I have a Gaia card for Gemini, please? Right, okay. So, this is, the card that you have here is Harmony, okay? And this is number 3. This is all about working together as well with other people, you know, seeing yourself, even if this is mind, body, and spirit, okay? So, this is saying, this card is saying, This is a period of inner and outer harmony. In the coming months, you will feel an increased sense of self-confidence, which will result in greater productivity. It's as if you have learned to harness the primal forces of nature and are able to channel this energy into a powerful and meaningful way to achieve your goals, which is what I've just said, come from a love base all the time. So this is saying, whatever is happening for you, no matter how hard it is, this is about harmony. This is a fortunate time, and whatever happens over this full moon will be with you for the next coming months, okay? So remember your power. This is what you do. Be mindful. God, my speech is terrible today. Be mindful of the power that you have and where you are putting that power as well, okay? You need to respect it, you need to honor it, and you really need to allow your thoughts to be in harmony with the universe rather than against it, okay? Because our thoughts become things, and like I say, if we're thinking negative thoughts, that can actually start to manifest very, very quickly within our life. Okay, so this is getting rid of obstacles or anything like that, and think about what you desire, because this is it. You're creating your future now, Gemini. Okay, so it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. You're creating your future now. Okay, right. So Gemini. Now I'll do Taurus. Okay. Right. So we've got Taurus for the full moon. What have we got here? Big Stone Roses fan, is he? I was actually listening to them on Sunday. I had a real strange day and I went outside in the sun and I was listening to the Stone Roses, the first album, and it reminded me so much of my youth and, this I don't know what I was feeling, this excitement and everything like that. I've seen them a couple of times and yeah, I do like them. Right, okay, so we're looking at Taurus here, and what it's saying for you, Taurus, is this moon is coming in to allow you to dump the baggage, okay? Dump whatever you're carrying, for anybody else. If anybody is giving you shit, making you take responsibility for themselves or whatever, let it go. It's almost like you're wanting to be loved in that much of a way that you are taking on other people's shit. It's like, give me your monkeys, and you're carrying them on your back. This is not working for you, Taurus. So it's saying that what you need to do is dump any baggage, let people take responsibility for themselves, okay? Get out of this need of, I need to do this in order to be liked or loved, okay? And start to think differently. This is, if any of you do yoga or meditation, I really think it's really good for you at this moment, Taurus, because you need to get out of your headspace, okay? And you need to look at a situation within your life in a very different way. So this full moon might actually make you see where you are carrying other people, or other people are leaning on you a little bit too much, okay? And this is not helping your stability. It might be helping them feel safe and secure, but it's not working for you. So look at where you are selling yourself short, or where somebody is taken rather than given, okay, at the moment. Because I really feel this is coming in as a really big opening for you, okay? It's allowing you to step through a new door and to step away from what is causing you pain or discomfort, okay? So they're all quite intense, these readings, but it's almost like you're trying to bury your head in the sand, Taurus, and you're trying to not see what is real. You need to see things how they are rather than how you think they are. Okay, and like I say, this is a time, it's almost like you've been in that window, it's almost like you've been in limbo for so long that you've got quite used to this, but it's not serving you, okay? So it's time to let go, let people carry their own shit, Taurus. It's not your job to carry them, okay? So right, I'm going to pull a Gaia card for you. Sorry, I'm going to have to speed these up a little bit because it's I realise that they go on for a long time. So a Gaia card for Taurus. Right, okay. So this is beautiful. Look at that card, absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, that one. And this is a card of 11, so it's very, very spiritual, this card, Taurus. So yeah, what this is saying, it's called Rising Above. And it says the white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes. Relax. Meditate. Surrender. Let go. Take a walk in the park. Dance. Have fun. Do stuff for you. Do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while. And this is when you will be able to see things clearly. Okay, so an absolutely beautiful card which ties in so much with what I said in the reading. This is about you, and this is about you having peace of mind, Taurus. Okay, so only you can give yourself that. So right, Taurus, who's after Taurus? Is it Cancer? Yeah, so this is Cancer. What have we got for Cancer? Right, oh, there's a one fleeing out. Right, okay, Cancer. Right, these are quite heavy. I wasn't expecting them to be that heavy today. Right, okay. Right, okay, so Cancer, what I'm getting for you here is there is a situation where you feel that you are out of control, okay? You feel like your hands are tied, you feel like you're imprisoned, you feel like you cannot move, that you have nothing at all that you can do. It's almost like you're hemmed in, you're backed into a corner in some way. That is not the truth, okay? It's like your flow's being stopped. It's almost like I'm seeing here, they're showing me like a stopcock. And it's like somebody is turning it on and then they're turning it off. So it's somebody else is in control of your emotions, okay? And you cannot allow this to carry on, because this is actually, it's hurting you. And I really feel like you're getting frustrated, you're getting angry with this now, okay? So what you need to do is you need to step into a place of self-love. It's almost like, I'm feeling like you're pretty much like a prisoner, okay? I'm almost getting like Stockholm syndrome here, where you've actually fell in love with your jailer, if that makes sense. And it's almost like looking at this and realizing that person is not your friend, because they're not your friend, they're foe. Sorry, I don't know why they're saying friend there. And it's almost like, if somebody is keeping you imprisoned and putting restrictions and putting rules and actually making you feel this like frustrated and stuff like that, that is not love. Okay, that is not love. But it's almost like you know when people fall in love with their attackers or something like that, because it's sort of a caregiving. It's almost like you're looking for care that much, or you're looking for love, that you're going to put up with this, and you don't have to, Cancer, okay? This is actually, because what's going to happen is you're going to eventually, woof, it's all going to come flying out, and you don't want to do that, you know. Now, Cancer's a very hard exterior, very soft on the inside. Okay, and this is a time when you need to let your softness out, but you need to do this for yourself. The only person who can give you the love you need at the moment, Cancer, is you, okay? So this is about self-love. This is about self-love. Once that happens, then you'll get the flow, then you will start to build your inner strength again, and then you will start to heal. So I really feel there's a breaking free here. It's almost like the universe is wanting to be the SAS, and they're wanting to come in and break you free from this imprisonment where you actually think you are safe, okay? You are not safe. This is not love, you know. This is not how you should be living your life, okay? It's like you're bound, you're tied up. It's, you know, and it's almost like I'm feeling your stomach is in knots as well, okay? So like I say, this is time. Stop any fear, okay? There seems to be a fear here of letting go, or a fear of escaping, okay? If you are going, like, if we look at horror films, you know, they always escape in the end, you know. That's what happens, and this is what you need to do, because it's almost like you're living in a bit of a horror movie, you know. It's a little bit psycho I'm getting here. It's like, I'm getting, you know. So you need to be out of this situation, Cancer, you know, and you're strong enough to do this, okay? I think over this next week, it's almost like you're going to be pushed to the limit where you do actually like sort of kick back, and you know, you could lose your temper, okay, but gain your freedom. This is what I'm feeling. So hope that makes sense to you. Right, okay. Hi everybody, thank you for staying when all these readings are going on. I do appreciate it, yeah. Yeah, you're a lot stronger than you're giving yourself credit for, Cancer, they've just said there. So please, a Gaia card for Cancer. Right, okay. So right, this is a card called The Message. And again, it's got the dove on it here. And what this is saying for you, Cancer, is... there's positive news coming, okay? Positive news which will bring about a positive outcome. So it's saying your anxious wait is nearly over and a time of celebration will be what is coming next. You're going to receive some good news. This may come from abroad. It may come from overseas in some way or from someone close to you. In any case, this has major importance on your life and there will be a positive outcome with it. You may relate to you, it may relate to you or someone dear to you, but it is actually bringing relief. You can now rest in the knowledge that all is well. Thank the universe for this blessing and give thanks to the earth and the stars also. Remember that our lives are forever held in their eternal embrace. Whether you know it or not, you are surrounded always by unconditional love. Okay, and like I say, you really need, Cancer, to look at what is love, okay, and what is real, because I feel the love that you are experiencing that is keeping you trapped comes with conditions, okay, and that is not the love that you want to be seeking or chasing. It's when it comes without conditions, where it's unconditional, and this is when you can be happy, okay, Cancer? So right, who have we got now? Leo. I'm right, I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have 2 seconds. You're welcome, Sheila. You're welcome. I really need a cigarette as well. I'm not going to smoke on camera. God, my mother would tell me off so much. She used to go mad at me. She was a heavy smoker as well, but she used to go mad at me for smoking in public. You're Libra, right, okay? Hi, Libra. I'm going to do Libra in a bit. I'm on to Leo now, okay? So, right. So, Leo for this full moon. Do people like these lives? I love doing them. I'll go and have a smoke for you. Thank you. Do people like these lives? I enjoy doing them, you know. It's really nice because I feel the energy coming through as well. When I just do the weeklies or the monthlies, you know, that's quite hard. The monthlies will be up. I think I've done Aries, Gemini and Taurus. The rest of them will be done over the weekend. It's like I say, it's been a very strange week. I've had a lot to sort out. I've sold my house in the UK, and I'm just planning on going home, getting all of my stuff, and then coming back over here. So huge transitions. My life is changing massively, and it caused a little bit of a wobble as well. It's like, oh God, I'm losing my stuff. And it's like, I'm gaining, you know, but it was just the fact of, God, I'm not going to have a base. I'm not going to have a home. I'm not going to have roots or anything, you know. So yeah, I've just been dealing with that. Thank you for the house sale. Yeah, so I'm having a one watching you. You're having a what? I don't know. I really shouldn't have wrote that. Right, okay, so Leo, this is where we're going to get back to Leo. Right, okay, I am Virgo Sun, I am Aries Moon, and I am Libra Rising. Okay, so yeah. Right, so Leo, this is, I feel you're a little bit of your own worst enemy over this moon, right? It's like you have all of these ideas, but I don't think you've thought about them properly. It's a little bit of immaturity coming through with you, and it's almost like you know, Leos are very determined, and this is like a case of you saying, well, this is what I'm going to do, and nobody is stopping me, you know, which is all very well and good, you know. Like I say, this is all about embracing, coming into your authenticity, but make sure you've thought about it properly, because what I'm seeing here, it's almost like a little kid that says, right, okay, I'm not going to go to bed tonight. I'm going to stay up all night and watch TV. And it's like, right, fine, but tomorrow you'll be absolutely knackered. So whatever it is that you're thinking you're wanting to do and you're really digging your heels in to do it, make sure that you have thought about it rationally, okay? Because it's almost like you are just trying to prove a point to somebody here. And if somebody tries to say something to you, I feel you could bite the head off, okay? So the challenge here is to try and keep your mouth shut, okay? Bite your tongue, because I feel you could end up upsetting quite a few people over this full moon period by you just getting this bee in your bonnet and sort of not looking at other people's parts in this, or how this is going to affect other people, okay? So it's like I say, this is a case of you really being, don't know, being mindful of your actions, of your words, okay? Because otherwise they could come back and bite you on the arse here, Leo, you know. And it's like, it's all very well having this determination and it's fine, you know, but you cannot plow through people on your way to success. You know, this is going to be detrimental to you, and this is a warning, okay? If you need to break free from a situation in order to think that you're free, fine, that's it. You know, have balls, have determination, that is cool, but keep it in like in a sort of, what's the word? Keep it in a playful manner, okay? Keep your head. This is it, because I feel you could be losing yours this over this full moon period, okay? And it's, you really need to look. I feel you need to come from a place of peace. If you have this nagging doubt and you're really trying to, it's almost like a lot of ego has got in, and you're trying to. It's like you're trying to prove a point, okay? But you may be sort of cutting your nose off to spite your face here, you know, because if you leave devastation in your wake, you know, you're going to look back and see what you've lost. So there is a fear of you losing something that is dear to you, just because of your own stubbornness, I feel, Leo. So I'm really sorry about that, okay? Try to get out of your head, you know, look from your soul, look from the eyes of your soul rather than from the eyes of your ego, and you will be a lot better off this month. This full moon period, okay? So sorry about that. You know, don't shoot the messenger. It's almost like you're wanting to win at all costs, okay? So right, okay. So what I'm getting, whoa, that's coming out there. Yeah, what I've got here is, I feel this moon is, God, it's almost like there's going to be tears for you in some way. Yes, you'll be able to watch again once I finish recording this. It then actually posts up and you can watch the whole lot, and it will probably be time stamped as well, okay? So right, so what we're getting here for Leo is it's saying, you know, it's almost like you're, you know, they say love conquers all, okay? But it's almost like you're wanting to conquer all without the love. So what you need to do here is you need to resolve something, you need to heal something, or you need to break ties with something, okay? But you need to do this from a loving place. You know, at the moment I feel that there's fear around as well, you know, and there's something that has been barren, and it's almost like you're wanting to win this game. You're wanting, this is not a game, okay? This is real life. So it's saying, you know, you can actually, by thinking about what you're doing, okay, by watching your words and stuff like that, you can actually sort something out in a much better way with a much better outcome, and not like sort of lasting resentment or anything like that. There is a new cycle coming for you. You know, you need to look at a new way of being as well, and this will heal the present situation, okay? Instead of coming from a place of fear, hate, you know, resentment, whatever, come from love, because love will bring love resolution, love will heal. You know, love is what the weapon you need if you want to conquer anything. If you want to win, come from a place of love, because love wins every single time, okay? And love doesn't die, it's eternal, you know, and we all have that in us. So like I say, you know, you could save yourself and a lot of other people a lot of tears, Leo, if you come from a place of love, okay? So hope that made sense to you as well. I'm getting there. What's the song in my head? Cry Me a River. I don't know who sang that. I know Justin Timberlake did, but that's not the one that they're singing. But yeah, I cried a river over you. So yeah, you may have been hurt, so now you're wanting to fight back, but you know, it's that is not going to serve you, Leo. Okay, so right now we're on to Virgos. I always get nervous when I do Virgos because it's my sign. So right, Virgo for this moon, and see what we need to know. Right, okay, Virgo, this is quite, yeah, Justin Timberlake, yeah. No, he didn't do the original, he didn't. I'm all about the originals, me. I'm not about the other ones. Right, okay, Virgo, I feel there could be a few, mix-ups with money, okay, this week, this week over this week, yeah, make sure that your money is tied up. Make sure that anything you're signing is signed, sealed, delivered, check the small print as well. Be careful about getting into contracts or anything without reading the small print, because like I say, it's almost like I'm feeling you're giving money away or you're handing money over or something like this. And this is good. This is really, really good. And this is going to be for your security. So it's all about your security, this new moon, okay? And where you feel safe, where you feel secure. I feel this is where your heart is safe and where, your sort of externals, your environment is safe as well, okay? I feel there could be another earth sign could present themselves to you in a love way, but this person, it's almost like this person could help you, and it's almost like you start to then see a future with them, in some way. I mean, this could be a boss. I don't know if this is definitely love, but I feel it could be. There is love and guidance coming for you, but this guidance is like somebody who is, it's like they know their onions sort of thing. They're saying, I don't know why they're saying onions. They know their onions, and this is somebody who is going to maybe sit you down and talk to you about your future, okay? About your financial future, about your emotional future, about your spiritual future, okay? So if this isn't somebody, really have a word with yourself about it. You look at if what you're doing, is it right for you, and like I say, it's almost like this is a relief. There's a relief and a release, I feel, so it's like this is going good for you. It's secure. There's a lot of solidness coming for you, over this full moon period, and there is an opening, and this is beautiful. I don't know if any of you can go to the sea or in nature, but it's almost like Father Sky and Mother Nature are wanting to actually come together to give you a stern talking to, in a way where it's like, look, you are always secure. We are looking after you. These are the riches that you need. So I don't know if that makes sense to any of you, but it's almost like, I feel some Virgos, it's been like you've been that used to struggling and fighting and stuff like that. You're a bit on the defensive, and this is saying, let go, you're safe, you're secure. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen to you, It's almost like, you're, like I say, your spiritual parents, Father Sky, Mother Earth, they're saying to you, look, we need to talk, okay? We're there for you, we've got a little hedge fund for you. We've been saving for you for a rainy day sort of thing, So this is what it's saying to you, There is an opening, so you could be walking. I don't want to say walking away from something. I feel more walking to something. Okay, this is what I feel. It's more a walking to rather than leaving something behind. But rest assured that it will be good, but you need to cross the T's and dot the I's, okay? You need to sort of put your logical head on a little bit, Virgo, which, you're very, very good at doing. I'm not. But I'm more Pisces. I'm the Pisces way, so maybe that was a message for me as well. So I hope that makes sense. Virgo, for you, but everything is coming up roses. This is what they've just said to me. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but they've just said everything is coming up roses. So to me, that means something is blooming, okay? So I'm gonna whoa. Right, I'm gonna pull a spirit card for Right, okay, this is interesting. There's one fell out there, and it's almost like when I'm looking at it, I don't know, did any of you used to watch The Mighty Boosh? Because when I looked at that, I got, I'm old Greg, old Greg. If my daughter's watching this, she'll love that. That'll make her laugh. But this is a card of remembrance, okay? And this is quite interesting here, because it's almost... there's a lot of emotions going on, a hell of a lot, which I said in the beginning, I've been feeling it. So this is saying there could be a resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. It is said that all we have is the present. While that is true, it is also true that in essence, past, present and future are one. We are connected energetically to both the past and the future. Life is an evolving story, and where we are now is a result of where we have been. This card signifies that past feelings and emotions are resurfacing from deep within you, and you may find yourself on an emotional roller coaster over the coming days. Do not fight this. this, all will be fine. It is important to occasionally remember and honour your past, for it is part of you, part of your soul's journey. Yet remember to honour every part of it, regardless of whether you perceive some parts to be good or bad. For in some way, every experience has helped to expand your understanding and appreciation of life. Occasionally reflecting on the past is healthy, just as giving some thought to your future is wise. However, excessive preoccupation with either serves to rob you of the present moment, and that serves no real purpose. So that makes so much sense. Honestly, that is exactly what I've been feeling. Because I'm leaving my home, my roots, the place that I've lived for 44 years, all of the people connected with it, it's almost like I've come over here and I'm like brand new, it's like new skin, and and this place is magical, so I'm exhilarated all of the time. And I was talking to a friend last night, and they said, just try and live in the moment. But I think about that there will be shitty times here as well. There will be, because now this is my life. It's not just an extended holiday. But looking back to your past, this is, your parents, your upbringing, the things that have hurt you, the things that have made you happy, past loves, unrequited love, things you have walked away from. They can all resurface, especially around times of the full moon as well, So it's basically, right, okay, you look at them, you remember them, and then you release them. And I think that's what is needed, because like I say, this is looking to the future here and being practical with it, okay? But it still does look like old Greg. Totally think it is. Is there anybody who I relate to, old Greg, in my past? I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. Wine and roses I'm getting for you, Virgo. I don't know what that means. Wine and roses, you may be either dining out or somebody may be presenting you with them. Right, okay, so what am I on to now? Libra. Oh, right. You're in Malta, Linda. My mother always wanted to move to Malta when I was a kid. We used to spend a lot of time there when I was young, And I said that the other day, I think I would get her approval. Right, Bailey's. Right, okay, that's great, Bailey's. Right, Bailey's is my new thing. I'm drinking, what is it? Cafe con Bailey's. That is my new drink. Every morning I go down to the little shop and I get Cafe con Bailey's, and it's a little espresso with a bit Bailey's in as well, and it's like a cuddle from the inside. Honestly, I love this life. It is so... I know I need to come down to earth, but I've got that Pisces head on, my head's in the clouds, so I need the balance of Pisces and Virgo. No, Linda, I won't miss Pisces. I won't miss any of them, okay? But I can only do one at a time. So, right, Congelio, I think it is. That's coffee with alcohol. But yeah, I love it. Right, okay, so Libra, what have we had? What have we had for Libra? Libra, what is this full moon? Thank you for all being here as well. I really appreciate it, but I really enjoy doing these. Right, okay, Libra, there's a lot of power coming in for you. Old Greg. Old Greg. He drinks Baileys from a shoe, doesn't he? Right, that's okay, that's the Baileys. Yeah, he drinks Baileys from a shoe. Right, okay. So, right, Libra. I feel you are in your head. There is so much going around and going on for you. It's almost like I feel that you are calm like a duck at the moment, Libra, okay? So you're on the outside. Everybody's thinking you're just gliding along and you're all like, yeah, look at me, how cool I am. And underneath you're paddling like fuck, okay? This is it. Your legs are going 50 to the dozen. So this is what I feel. And I feel you are very torn. It's like you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And you just feel a little bit caged in a little bit, it's like you're trying to figure out what you want to do, okay? Like I say, we've got this Pisces moon, and it's almost like you have this bursting for creativity, it's like you want to be free, you want to live your life in your way. It might be a bit bohemian, you might want to go off and run off in a camper van or something like that, there's this need for like embracing the freeness, being free to be who you want to be, and being free to live in a different way, okay? There's almost like this, I feel like there's like a kicking back at society here, a kicking back at anything. Okay, like really letting your spirit be free. This is what it needs, you know. I mean, this is what I love about this island. You know, everybody's free. It's like, you know, we talk about trees and energy and stuff like that, and it's like, wow, I love these conversations. You know, everybody's a little bit, you know, not weird. Everybody's normal. You know, I feel that it is normal here, you know. So this is what I'm feeling with you, and it's almost like there's a restriction that is stopping you from being like this. But I really feel that this is like, it's going to be a boof, you know. It's you are going to, again, I don't know which other sign it was that I read earlier, but it's like you're going to rise up, okay? This is what you're going to do. You're going to rise up. You're going to sort of like take control. It's almost like power to the people. I don't know if some of you are freedom fighting or going on marches or whatever, but it's like you are saying no. You know when you got like Jesus in the temple and he went in and he like kicked everything around, and you know, all the tax people and the money people and stuff like that. This is what I'm feeling is coming for you this moon. It's almost like there's this big burst of energy, and it's like, you know, it's good, but try and direct it in a good way as well. You know, it's be a peaceful warrior. You don't have to argue, you don't have to fight, you know, you just have to be assertive, you know, and say what you want. This is it. It's like I say, there's all these emotions are like poof, they're going to explode, okay? But this is going to be massively, massively healing for you. It's almost like I feel that you've had a big block around your throat chakra, a big block around your solar plexus, a big block around your sacral chakra, which is your pleasure zone, your personal power, and you're speaking your truth. And it's almost like this moon is just going to like give them so much energy that you're going to be like standing powerful, shouting your truth from the rooftops, you know, and actually feeling pleasure, feeling happiness, feeling joy, and knowing that what you have to do to experience that, okay? So wow, a lot of listen. I don't know why they're saying this to me. It's like listen. I don't know why they're saying listen. What is it? Listen to songs, listen to the voice of the universe, listen to what? I don't know, but they're saying listen. So it's listen, okay? Wow, I'm getting like frequencies going through my head and everything. It's like, whoa. Hold on to your hats, Libra, or scream if you want to go faster. I don't know. It's like I feel like this could be a bit of a white knuckle ride, but you can either be scared or you can be excited. This is a massive, massive adrenaline rush that I feel is coming through for you, okay? So, wow, I'm actually worn out with this. Absolutely, yeah, worn out. It's, whew. Yeah, right, okay, so Libra, I'm going to pull, thank you, Danielle. Fly Like an Eagle. Yeah, that's a great song, isn't it? I remember Tyler singing that once. I just sent him the song before that, and he hadn't seen my message, and then he started singing it. That was when I realised me and Tyler had a connection there, you know? Right, okay, so this is for Libra. Gaia card for Libra, please. Oh. Right, they're starting to mix up here. Gaia card for Libra. Will listen, yeah. Listen. That's what I need. Wow, there's a lot of resistance here. Come on, Libra. Please. We need a card for Libra. There's none coming out here, and it's not. They're telling me not to stop. There you go. There's one. Right, okay. So the one that fell out is, it says intuitive communication, okay? And what this is saying, the message that is coming with this, is silent whispers of the heart. This card confirms that you have a natural psychic ability that can be further developed and expanded. But in order to develop this innate gift, you must pay greater attention to your intuition. Listen! This can come in many forms. For example, it can be a gut feeling, an unusual or unexpected thought, or a subtle and silent whisper that seems to flow from your heart. Close your eyes and be aware of all you feel around you. The universe is alive. The earth and nature are living energies. Whether you know it or not, there is an aspect of you that is in constant communication with all creation. You are therefore also in constant communication with everyone and everything. All that you need to expand this wonderful ability is within you. Start to listen to your inner voice and learn to trust your vibes and natural instincts. You are about to discover a whole new way of being. You know what? Honestly, they're just showing off now, aren't they? I love this, because when I get verification like that of what I'm picking up in the readings, it always, it's always like, right, okay, I'm getting it right, because I just give whatever I get off. So yeah, plenty tree hugging. Go out and hug some trees. You come over here, there's some amazing trees to hug. But yes, so wow, that was a powerful one. So I think out of all the readings in this, I think Libra, somebody said, are different signs affected by the moon. Up until now, I feel that Libras has been the most powerful that has come through. That is where I felt the most energy in that one, okay? God, this ringing in my ears. It's like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, okay, where's my cards gone? Smoke some trees. What is from the earth is of the greatest worth, Carolina. That is one of my mottos. I shouldn't be advocating it, but hey, it's Mother Nature gives us lots of gifts. So right, who are we on to now? Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay. Right, okay. Right, who are we on? God, I've done an hour. Pine trees, yes, some beautiful, this whole place is pine trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the house that I'm moving to, it's got 10 acres of land. I can't believe it's going to be mine. And fig trees and almond trees and orange trees and lemon trees. And what else? There's another one. Olive trees as well. Yeah. So I'm surrounded by trees. It's amazing. We're going to have little festivals and everything. So right, so what's after Libra? Libra, Scorpio, okay? You in the Algarve, yeah? I did think about going there. It's not raining here now. It has been raining, but it's still beautiful. There was a gorgeous rainbow. In fact, I posted on my Instagram, if anybody hasn't seen it. There's a little bar I drink in called Anita's. It's just at the bottom of my road, and Anita's was on the hippie trail in the 60s, and all of the artists, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, all of that used to drink in this place, and the artists would swap their paintings for food and things, and it was the only place on the island that had a phone, and it's my local now, and I love it. And yesterday I was having a drink with a friend, and I seen people outside looking, and I went and looked, and there was a huge rainbow over it. So I'll post it on my Instagram when I finish this. Okay, it's the simple little things. Loving rainbows. That's what I love. Right, okay, sorry, I'm going to get back to... I just need a little bit of a break. That Libra reading sort of threw me off a bit. Right, okay, so it's Scorpio, isn't it? Right, so Scorpio, what do we need to know for Scorpio here? Scorpio, right. Right, okay, this is interesting. Right, okay, Scorpio. Right, something has ended, okay? Let it go. This is what you need to do. This is not personal to you, okay? I really feel you're taking something bad. It's almost like... It's like you're wounded in some way, and this is what this moon is going to highlight. You may be missing somebody, you may feel like you've missed out or something like that, okay? But this is telling you this, whatever it is that has happened, okay, has been to lead you. Sorry, they're talking to me in a really strange way today. This has led you to become more powerful and take control of your life, okay? It's almost like you were giving your life away, or you were letting your life pass by you. So whatever this ending has done is actually spurring you to say, right, okay, life is for living. You need to get out of your rut, because this is what I'm seeing. It's almost like you've been in a rut and you've seen that, oh, our life can't get better or something like that. And this is saying... Your window opened behind me, did it? Oh, sorry, cat. So so this is saying, you need to change things. You need to stop being so rigid. You need to stop trying to control situations here as well. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of intuition. Put them into a sort of a... Put them in, use them wisely, okay? These are gifts, and use them wisely. Take a look from above, okay, rather than looking at it in your sense, okay? You need to Right, okay, it's almost like you're ready for battle, you're ready to fight, and it's like you don't need to fight here, you know. You just need to use your strength, and that does not mean fighting, okay? I feel there's quite a lot of resistance about you. This could be a fear of getting hurt, this could be whatever, but it's almost like whatever has gone, it has served its purpose, you know. It has done, it has fed you, it has fueled you, you know. Now, rather than looking back at that, you know, and looking at that at a loss, look at what you have gained because of this. Because it's almost like I'm seeing you sitting there with your arms folded, and it's like a bit of a poor me attitude, and it's like, no, don't get that. This isn't poor you. This is, you know, this is great for you, you know. But so, whoa, God. That bloody window. So yeah, this is saying, you know, you are safe, you are secure, you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you know. So actually put these into practice. This is what you need, you know, because it's almost like you're making resistance where there is none here, you know. So I hope that makes sense. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like, yeah, closing yourself off, which isn't gonna be good for you, you know. It's like, yeah, just relax a little bit. Relax. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna pull a spirit card. Thank you, Gina. Hi, Laurie. Oh, thank you, Laurie. I'm look gorgeous and shining. I think it's just good camera lighting or bad camera lighting. I don't know, but whatever way it's. I feel very healthy. I feel very good, and I feel it's like I say, it's been a bit of a roller coaster this last couple of weeks. It's been so bizarre. I mean, highs, lows, whatever. But you know, as Bill Hicks said, it's just a ride. You know, and this is what it is. You know, so we love it. So yeah, so what this is saying for you, Scorpio, here is you've got a beautiful card which says eternal love. And this is saying happiness, harmony and fulfillment. It is all there for you, okay? And it's saying something will be resolved soon. A new page turned as a concern you have dissolves and gives way to a period of sunshine. A time to relax and enjoy life. This is what I've just said there. Free from worry and doubt, because there seems to have been a great shadow cast over your life in the last few weeks. But during this coming month and during this this new moon, it's saying spend some time in nature and nurture. They were saying there to me, allow yourself to reconnect with Gaia's nurturing and healing power. Immerse and surround yourself in her natural beauty, for she will help to restore your balance, harmonize your energy centers and replenish your body, mind and spirit. It may be difficult for you to switch off at first, but after a few days, as your thoughts slow down, you will settle into a new and more relaxed rhythm. Make the most of this opportunity while you can. So this is what I was saying there, you know. It's like whatever has happened, don't look back to that too much. This is, you have everything you need to live in this sunshine and live in this harmony. Okay, so stop looking at disharmony, okay? So, right, that's Scorpio. Who do we have after Scorpio? Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yeah. Right, okay. Sagittarius. Oh, you know what it is? I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to... I know I shouldn't do this, but I am going to light a cigarette and just have one draw off it. I'm not going to do it on camera because I'll get it wrong. There's a thief. No, I don't think there's a thief. I leave the window open for the cat. That's why I've got it. Am I Scottish? No, I'm not Scottish. I'm a Geordie. It was really funny the other day. I went to get my tarot done off this wonderful guy. Absolutely amazing. And I'd phoned him. And I'd said, I booked the reading for me and my friend, and all I'd said was my name or whatever. And when I met him, he's this gorgeous, like, nigh on 7 foot guy, absolutely amazing energy. And he said, which one's Tanya? And I said, me. And he went, but I thought you were Jamaican. I was like, no, I'm a Geordie. I'm not Jamaican at all. And the first thing he said to me was, God, you see, when you see everything, you have the clairvoyance. I was like, yeah, I do. So that was quite interesting. It was really nice to have my cards done as well. So, right, I'm so sorry about that, but I had to do it. Yeah, so I'm the Jamaican Geordie, apparently. He was really shocked when he seen me. Yeah, it really made me laugh. So, right, what we're doing, Sagittarius. Right, Sagittarius. Oh, it's all gone quiet. It's almost like I'm hearing the football song there. It's all gone quiet over there. I don't know if that's going to coincide with the cards. That was strange. You know when the team's losing? Ha, you won yourself, Caroline. Yeah, Geordies are good, aren't they? We have very warm hearts. Yeah, I know I give these for free, but people still complain. You would be surprised, Sarah, honestly, the amount of complaints I get because I talk on these, and it's like, what, it's bizarre. Right, so Sagittarius, yeah. Oh, Sagittarius, it's gone quiet. Right, Sagittarius, what this is saying is this moon for you is highlighting a lot of your shadow sides, I think. Yes, Dennis, I'm still in Ibiza and I'm staying here now. It's going to be my permanent home. So yes, Sagittarius, this is your shadow sides. It's almost like you're getting in your head and there seems to be quite a lot of darkness and you're playing something over and over and over. And it's almost like self-sabotage that is coming in here, okay? And it's not serving you at all. It's not. It's almost like, I don't know, you could be drinking too much. You could be, some of you could be taking recreational drugs. You could be in a relationship that isn't good for you. But it's all this. I really feel that there's going to be quite a purging for you coming over this new moon or this full moon, okay? So be careful or be aware of that because something is wanting to come out and it's wanting to come out in a way. It's almost like I'm seeing you, some of you could even be vomiting because it's like I'm seeing you getting rid of something, but it needs to be gotten rid of, if that makes sense, because it's almost like you've been fighting. I don't know if you've been fighting like sort of a bit of depression or a bit of anxiety or a bit of sort of your ego at all, but there's really this fight being going on with you, Sagittarius. But what they're saying here is this moon is going to be a massive clearing, a massive purging for you, okay? So like I say, sit in that uncomfortable. It's almost like you're from the caterpillar in the chrysalis and then you're coming out to the butterfly, because the advice it's giving you here is that there is happiness coming, okay? I feel within the next week you are going to feel like a different person. It's almost like something's lifted, or something's left you in some way, and I feel like it's like this dark cloud that's been following you. It's almost going to be pushed out the way, and then you're feeling like, God, there's a relief. It's weird what I'm feeling here. There's something really needs to get out. So allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to release. Go outside and scream at the moon if you have to, but there is something deep, deep within you that needs to be let out. And this is the time to do it, Sagittarius, okay? After it, you will feel so much relief. You will feel renewed and you will feel happiness that I don't feel you felt for a long time, okay? There's a lot of very emotional time for you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull a Gaia card for you as well. Yeah, there's a lot of snow everywhere in England. There's snow in Rome and everywhere, isn't it? It's gone bizarre. It's really, really bizarre, right? This one's fell out for you, Sagittarius. I don't even know what it is. Right, okay. So this is a card called Apprehension here, and that's exactly what I was saying. It's almost like you need to take to your bed to let this heal in some way. So yeah, what this is saying, this one is moving out into the world. There's doubt and there's fear. So it's saying it's time to get going. There's nothing to fear. Take the first step and just do it, and you will find that all will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate and the longer you hold on to these feelings, the harder it will be. It's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. You have so much to offer, and you will realize this as you move out of this world. Be brave. Even if you initially make mistakes, you will be well received. Treat every day as a learning experience. As your confidence increases, so too will your self-esteem and success. You are a sincere and beautiful person. Please don't doubt yourself. So this, I feel, is the self-sabotage that I was talking about, okay? So yeah, that would be really nice if we all send a little bit of healing love to Sagittarius, because there's something definitely going on here, okay? So I hope that makes makes sense, Sagittarius. Right, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going onto YouTube now because the messages are coming up when I'm actually reading, so I'm not seeing them. So I'm gonna just give me a few seconds and I can go onto it on my computer so I can see what I'm missing. Yeah, I mean, if you, oh no, I can't go on. There's no internet connection on there. Okay, it doesn't matter. So sorry if I'm not reading. I'm not meant, Michelle. I'm not actually doing anything on personal readings for people. I'm doing these readings. If you want a personal reading and for me to look at your situation, then I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to book one. Okay. So right, what was I saying? You know, these readings take a lot of energy, you know, and I do them for free, I do them for fun, I enjoy them. But even though I do them for fun, it still takes a lot of energy, you know, to tune in and do these. And doing them all off the belt in an hour, you know, is a lot of energy for me to give. I probably end up in bed this afternoon because they do get very draining. Okay, so like I say, I cannot be doing personal readings for people on here, okay? When the time is right and when I get called to do that, I will do that, okay? So, right. Sorry, I'm just getting my energy there. Something's happened. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you for that. Right, okay, so where am I? You see, that's knocked my energy all off there. I need to get it back. Right, okay. So, Sagittarius, what's that after Sagittarius? Capricorn. Right, Capricorn. Okay, so what do we have for Capricorn here? Capricorn for this full moon. Yeah, I think do full moon rituals. Before I do the Capricorn, I'll talk about that a little bit. Yeah, you can do them. They're great to do. But remember, if you're including somebody else, that they have free will, okay? I am very... I believe in spell work and, you know, and rituals and stuff like that, but I also feel it's always about what is for the highest good of all involved. A lot of people try to do them to bring somebody in, and, you know, when we're affecting other people's free will, then that is, there's usually a sting in the tail, and we usually get a kickback as well. Okay, so just be prepared with stuff like that, you know, with anything, sigils or whatever, you know, they can, they always have a little bit of a sting in the tail, and the universe will give you exactly what you want, but sometimes that isn't what you asked for, okay? You know, I need to do videos on all this stuff one day, but I just never have the time. Yeah. Well, just ask for, this is what I was talking about at the beginning. When this is put back on, Tiff, if you have a look at the beginning, and I'm talking about how these dark clouds, we need to face them, and we need to sort of ask them, and we need to question them. So that might be better than doing a ritual, actually sort of trying to have a little chat with the dark cloud and saying, why is it there, and what's it trying to tell you, okay? So, right, okay, so who are we with? We're with Capricorn, right? Capricorn. There's not many left now. Right, okay. So Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, what a lovely reading. What's lovely coming here. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, Ella. Write a letter to your dark cloud, okay? Ask it questions and see what comes back to you. Right, so Capricorn, I'm liking this. There's a lot of energy coming through here. So what this is saying is you're in a place where I feel that you are waiting, Capricorn, okay? It's like you're waiting for something. There's something that's blooming, something that's blossoming. It's something that's already started. This isn't something new, but there's almost like, I feel this full moon, there's a celebration, or there's you celebrating something. Maybe this is just life, maybe this is love. It's almost like there's a lot of nostalgia here. I'm feeling like you're feeling quite childlike again. I don't know if some of you are going to go to the beach to watch the moon or something like that, but there's a real connection, and I feel this is around a relationship or a friendship or something like that, somewhere where you feel really safe. There's a lot of gratitude coming in for you over this full moon. This month, and it's almost like you don't have to do anything, Capricorn, okay? It's like you have everything. So what I'm getting with this for you is it's almost like take this time over this full moon to sort of take a snapshot, a picture of your life, because it seems like it could be, if it's not already, it could be getting like pretty idyllic, you know. And it's, so take lots of photos, whatever you're doing tonight or in the next coming week. Take lots of photos, you know, so that you have this something to remember by, because often we can forget the good times, you know, and then when we get into a bit of a wobble, or when we get into a bit of a rut, we can forget them. But photographs are absolutely brilliant, you know, to remind you. And this is what I'm getting here. So there's not a great deal coming through for you, I'm sorry, Capricorn, apart from just count your lucky stars, you know, like sort of count your blessings at this moment, because there's a real security that I feel you've been craving for a long time. And it's almost like when you turn around, it's like, wow, I've got it, you know. So I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a Gaia card and see what Gaia has to say here. Beautiful, very childlike, there's an innocence here. I really, really like this for you, Capricorn, you know. And it's about time as well. Some of you could be getting a proposal as well. They've just said to me there as well. Some of you could be getting a proposal. So, right, okay. So, card for Capricorn, please, Gaia card. Right, okay. Right, this is beautiful. You have the Moonlight Goddess, which is, you know, it's almost like an angel looking after you. And this is too, oh God, why did they do that? Right, okay, I'm a big music fan, right? People know that about me. And they've just actually started, they've just played me the Spice Girls 2 Become One, right? And I am not happy about. Sorry about that. I think I haven't gone offline. I think they cut me off because I was telling them off about the Spice Girls. They will, if I mess with them, they mess with me. You know, that's always what happens. So yes, so Capricorn. No, I'm not. I'm still here. Can you see me? Yeah, if you can see me, let me know, just so I don't carry on reading without it. Nice, JC. You're not Jeremy Corbyn, are you? If you are, then hi, I'm your biggest fan. There's people there. Oh, it gives me a little bit cigarette break. I'm not gone, I'm still here. Please, can you let me know when you start to hear me? God, I'm so sorry for smoking there. Right. So you're here there. Everybody, you're here there? Right, okay. Oh no, smoking maybe. No, I'm here. I'm here. Right. So you can hear me now. Yes, right, good. Okay. So yeah, this is saying, so there's a healing to do for you, Capricorn, okay? And it's saying you must pour your heart out and you must express your gratitude, everything that is in your heart, okay? This is it. It's express how you truly feel. And like I say, I don't know if that was the Spice Girls. I hope when I play this back that it will all be there. I'm so sorry about the signal. I think it's because I've been on that long here. So yeah, so this is saying, Capricorn, that you are being blessed with your future, okay? Your future is going to be very, very blessed here. And like I say, you know, there's a 2 become 1. There could be a proposal, or there could be a sign of a baby or something like that. Okay, Capricorn? So, right, I'm sorry about that. See what happened as soon as I started kicking off with them? They turned my connection off. This is what people don't realize. Spirit are very, very playful, you know, and they can be, you know, they always win in the end. Right, okay, so who have I got? I have Aquarius. Okay. Right. So I hope this is going to go on to the other one, because it's saying 15 minutes there. So I hope they all go together. I really need to be more well versed in these lives. So right, Aquarius we need. Aquarius for the full moon. Right, Aquarius, I feel like you are torn. It's almost like you're stepping into Gemini, this thing. There's something around your home, okay? This could be you or another facet of you, but it's almost like you... Ella, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I don't want to listen to Spice Girls. That's what I really, really want. I think I'll have a little bit Tim Buckley when I come up here today. Yeah, Aquarius, it's almost like you want your freedom. There's so much you want to do. I really think you're tapping into this, Pisces, okay, Aquarius? You really feeling creative. You want to get out there. I don't know whether you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to write, you want to paint, you want to do whatever, okay? So you're really doing that, but it's almost like your life is putting restrictions in the way, so you cannot do that, okay? So it's like I feel you getting frustrated. Now, what I want to say, if any of you are in England, take this time over the full moon to, have a snow day, have a snow weekend, I feel, because there's so much creativity that needs to come out, and whatever you produce this coming weekend, okay, is going to set you up for security in your future in some way. I don't know what that means, but yeah, there's something that you will produce this weekend. This could be a conversation, this could be something you write, something you paint, something whatever. It's very, very creative feel, Aquarius. So whatever it is gonna either lead you on the path to security, or it's going to bring you security in the future. It's almost like, when you see royalties, when somebody writes music and they get royalties, at the end of it, it's almost like you're going to create a little bit magic over this coming week as well. But please don't stop yourself from doing it. You might sort of think, well, I have these duties, I have responsibilities, I have whatever, they can wait, okay? If you've got this creativity bursting to come out, then that's what you need to do, okay? You need to let it out. This is a perfect time for it, okay? You've been sledging in your Aquarius, fantastic. This is it. Allow that little kid to come out in you, because it's like there's so much. There's something that is going to come out of you this weekend that is going to be very, very insightful, inspiring, maybe it's inspirational to other people or what, okay? So like I say, this is a great time for you, Aquarius. Use it wisely, and like I say, your responsibilities can come back after the weekend, but this weekend is all about get out there and play, okay? I don't know if some of you are in bands or whatever. I heard a joke today. Do you want to hear my joke? I thought it was really, really funny. Somebody said, what did the drummer call his twin girls? And it was Anna 1, Anna 2. I really, really like that. That tickled me this morning. Sorry, there's a lot about music coming in here. They're going to haunt me because of the Spice Girls comment. Right, so a Gaia card for Aquarius. Right, okay. Harmony, yeah, this is a great card. This is absolutely, I love that. Anna 1, Anna 2. Sorry about this. You know what, when I go live, so what? I'm sharing me with me as well. Right, so this is saying there's a lot of self-confidence here for you, Aquarius, this weekend or this week, okay? There's an inner and outer harmony, and it's like I say, in the coming months, there is this self of like sort of stepping into yourself as well. It's almost like you are learning where to direct your energies as well, okay? And you're going to do them in like a meaningful way as well. So it's no longer dreaming. It's actually more about doing, okay? So a dream will become a plan, and this is what I feel is coming in for you. It's almost like you're getting guided by the stars here, and it's saying that you are very, very powerful at the moment. You need to honor that, you need to respect that, and you need to use it wisely, so something, it's saying here as well, what you learn in this time will help you greatly in the future. It's exactly what I've been saying, so it's almost like you are really tapped into source over this weekend, okay? And whatever you desire will come to you, okay? So like I say, fabulous reading there. yeah, dreams become real things if you believe. That's it. You've always got to believe. But I really feel get yourself into this Peter Pan mode, okay? And be a child again and let this wild abandon out, because that is going to serve you well, Aquarius, okay? So, right, last one, Pisces. Pisces. Right, okay. So Pisces, it's in your sign, it's your birthday month as well. God, I love Pisces people, honestly. Most of my my dear friends. There's one of my dear friends, he is a musician and he's a fantastic musician, and he's wrote, because when I get my computer and everything over here, I'm going to have a little intro for these videos. And I asked him if he would, well, we were talking and he wrote a piece of music that he said is me. So he's one of my closest people, and he said that is you in music. So I can't wait to share that with you. And I'm going to be using it at the beginning of my videos as well. So it was one of the nicest things anybody's ever done for me, you know. So yeah, it's I got my own piece of music. I love it. And he's a Pisces and he's just amazing. And he won't be watching this, but if you are, Kev, I love you and I miss you, and you know, I'm going to see you soon. Yeah, Pisces are soothing. I love the way they're the dreamers, you know. They're beautiful people. Beautiful people. Right, okay, so Pisces, what have we got for Pisces? Right. Yeah. Anything. If you've got any Pisces in your chart, I've got no Pisces in my chart, but I really relate to Pisces a lot, you know. So right, Pisces. Oh, well, giving them a good bloody shuffle here. A good bloody shuffle. I'm swearing, I'm smoking, I'm God, what's happened to me? But I'm just being me, that's what I said. Right, okay. Right, there's I feel Pisces, it's almost like you are at the point, this full moon is going to, it's going to make you reassess, okay? It's going to make you think about where you are. Are you truly happy? This is the question that I feel is coming up for you this month, this over this full moon, okay? What is it that makes you happy? Are you actually in a state of happiness, or are you in a state of duty? Okay, now this could be, some of you might be sort of thinking about changing career, doing something new. Like I say, this is all about creation, you know. Pisces is about creativity and creation, and this coming moon could lead a lot of you to actually start creating the future that you want, okay? It's like no longer do you have to work out of duty or do something you feel you should do. This is about what is it you really want, okay? Where is it you see your life in 5 years' time? If I had a magic wand and said to you, right, okay, I can make your life how you want it, what is it that you would be looking at? So this is what I feel is there's quite a lot of internal stuff coming, but I feel a lot of ideas and creation will come from this, okay? And it's almost like you're being given a feather in your cap by spirit, and they're saying, you know, you've earned this, you know, you've done your duties, and now, you know, pick a prize. It's a bit like hook a duck, you know, that's it, you've won. You know, and what is it you want? So it's almost like you're being presented with this, like, you know, at a fun fair when they've got all these, like, the prizes and you can pick what it is you want. And this is what I feel is coming in for you, Pisces. And it's almost like you feeling like you can take control of your own life again, you know. You're taking control of the reins. You're you're not being torn anymore. It's like you're going forward. Where you've had indecision, where you've felt this sense of duty, you know, it's almost like you've done that. You've like earned your stripes, sort of thing. So now you can actually go in pursuit of what it is you really want, okay? What is going to bring you happiness? What is going to bring you enjoyment? It's like you are secure within yourself now, and the universe is saying to you, look, we've got your back. Whatever it is you you want, you know, we're going to help you on this mission sort of thing. So I really, really like this. A lot of ideas coming through for Pisces. Okay, so get a notebook, write down your dreams. If ideas come to you, write them down. You know, this is it. It's like writing, getting everything, and then this can start a plan. This will show you the way you need to go. So I love that, you know. The inner child thing, it's absolutely great. I was talking to somebody last night, and where I'm living at the moment, it's the sofa is so big, so when you sit on it you feel tiny, and the table, when you sit on the chairs, you're like, the table's up to there. And I sleep in the kids' bedroom, so it's all pink and it's got mermaids and everything on the sheets and everything. And I really feel that when I'm over here, it's really helped me to embrace my inner child again, and I feel like a child, you know. It's fantastic. And I said last night that when I grow up, that is my mission, to be a child. That's what I want to be like when I grow up. Yeah, I'm like Alice in Wonderland. I said that. You know, I've been like 7 different people before breakfast. Tanya in Wonderland. Yeah, somebody said the other day, Ibiza should be twinned with Tanya Land because that's what they think it is. So yeah, I'm sorry, I can't contain my happiness, because I really am. You know, things haven't always been easy, but God, you know, if this is my karma, then thank you. It's every day I'm having massive gratitude for it. So right, Pisces, I'm going to pull a Gaia card for you. Sorry about that. I'm getting carried away. Right, okay, so Pisces, what have we got for Pisces? Yeah, you're following your heart, Pisces. I love this. I really, really love this. Right. Thank you. I love these lives as well. God, I don't know, what have I done? Nearly 2 hours, an hour and a half or something. It's like, wow. So Pisces. Thank you. I know I say sorry too much, don't I? I do. I always say sorry too much, you know. But like I said at the beginning of this reading, this is about not apologizing for who you are. So, you know, I need to take a bit of my own medicine. Oh, right. Okay. Right. There's a beautiful one come out for Pisces there. And we have Sacred Heart. And it's the same on both sides, okay? That's what I like. So I really like this one. So what have we got? This is about the next year, I feel. They've just said this is for the next coming year. And what it's saying is passion, love, spiritual communion. You are entering a period of profound and heartfelt love, a deeply emotional time where you focus on, question, and think about all the things that matter to you most. How can you? This is exactly what I've just said. You will find yourself reevaluating your priorities and core values, and this leads you along a path of self-discovery, bringing with it a deepened spiritual connection to the earth, your surroundings, family, friends, and loved ones. Your passions and appreciation for life are heightened. At times, your emotions overflow to the point of being almost unbearable. Yet this is nothing to fear or be concerned about, for this is a most sacred and precious time through which your love and intentions are both seen and felt by all around you. Your inner light and wisdom illuminates, heals, and inspires. This is a good time for creative writing, or you may feel inclined to draw, paint, or take up another creative pursuit. Thank the earth and the stars for the many blessings that you receive. So there you go, Pisces. Absolutely fabulous for you, you know. And it's your birthday month, so what a present, eh? So yeah, right, that's it. I've done them all. Yay, I've done them all. So now I can relax a little bit. So I hope you all enjoyed that. That was really, really good. And you know what? When I do these, I get so much energy from you all. So thank you so much. You know, that's when I just do the ones where I record them. Obviously, I'm not getting anything back with them, but with this, I'm getting the energy from you all as well. And it's, you know, it feeds me, and it's fantastic. So thank you so much for that. I'm very, very grateful. And I'm very grateful that you sit and listen to me waffle on as well. You know, I know sometimes I'm not professional, but, you know, I'm me, and that's what matters, I think. So, yeah, has anybody got any questions or anything like that? So I can just have a little couple of minutes chat to you before I go. Thank you. You know what, Serenity, I stopped painting about 8 years ago, and this place that I'm going to live in, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to painting. I'm an artist first and foremost. you know, that is my love, that is my passion, that is what feeds me. And, you know, I haven't painted for a long time because life got in the way. And, you know, I'm not doing it now to make money or anything. I'm doing it because I need to do it, you know. And, you know, my art is, when I'm doing my art, I'm happy. My daughter's an artist as well, you know. My daughter's a very talented artist. It's like, wow, you know, and I'm pretty tough on her as well. I used to teach art, so I'm not, you know, I'm not fluffy in any way. I'm quite a hard teacher, but yeah, she's doing some work which is actually, it's blowing me away, you know. So yeah. Sculpture used to be one of my favourite. I really, really loved sculpture. Anything where I could get my hands dirty. When I paint with my hands and stuff like that. I use mixed media, and it's all about more the creation than what it looks like as well, you know. And art is very healing as well, you know. Art is very healing. If you have a look at the word heart, it's actually got art in the middle, hasn't it? Has it? Yeah, that's what they just said to me. So yeah. When art comes from the heart, that's when it's good. Do what your heart tells you. Exactly. Always do what your heart tells you. You know, your heart and your gut will never let you down. It's your head that can mess you up a bit. Clay's fantastic. Have you ever, you know, when you have the thing with the slip and you just put your hands in and you can feel it all go through your fingers? It's great. But yeah, I'm immensely grateful to all of you as well, you know. And like I say, if you haven't already, please click the subscribes. My subscribers have sort of plateaued as well. So, you know, if you can, when I put the monthlies up, you know, I would appreciate it if you could share them with people, you know. I just pass them on as well. And if anybody would like a reading from me as well, I mean, I don't want to make this about business, but if anybody would like a reading from me, because I am moving, like I say, I'm moving here permanently, so I've got to go back to the UK sometime in March to sort out tie up my loose ends, and then I've got to come back to the island. So March is going to be very, very funny for readings. I have got the beginning of March. There's still availability. So if anybody would like a reading, if you just click the link below, once I post this, there will be a link below and you can book a reading. But for most of March, it's going to be pretty tough. I'm not going to be available because like I say, I'm sort of, you know, I'm being a grown-up and doing the grown-up stuff. But then I'll be back to being a child again. Yeah, you know, we need it. If you think, when I used to teach art, I would go into the schools and they would say, oh, I can't paint or I can't draw, okay? And the thing is, if you look at any child, I mean, obviously with the ability, you know, there is a few exceptions. But when we were children, we painted, we drew, you know, that was our pastime. And I feel it's a form of meditation. And we would get lost in it, and we would draw like a person that was twice the size of the house or whatever. But that is how we seen it, you know. If we wanted the sky pink, the sky could be pink. We let our creativity out, and then we get to a certain age and somebody goes, that's not right, and then we go, all right, okay, and our ego comes in, and our ego wants to please. So we say, all right, okay, well, I can't draw as good as that person or whatever, and we stop. And we stop our art and we stop our creativity. But the thing is we should never stop it, you know, because it's in there. And it's not about what the finished piece looks like. It's actually the journey of doing it, you know. Like Alan Watts says, it's not about the destination. If it was about the final thing, we would go to a concert to hear only one note, the final note. It's not. It's about the sing, the dance, the play, you know, in getting there. So, like I say, it's... you know, we can all, if we go back to children, and it's not about the finished piece, you know, it's about the enjoyment that you do by letting this creativity out, you know, and we all need that, you know. Our soul thrives on creativity, you know, and when we stop that, you know, this is when we can sort of start to get drama, and, you know, the world seems a little bit darker. It's not as colourful, and we all need a colourful world. Yeah, exactly. I put a post on my Instagram this morning saying, remember who you really are, you know. So, yeah, this is it. We just need to go back and remember. We haven't lost ourselves. We're still that same child, and we still have them hopes and aspirations and everything like that, you know. Thank you. Change is good for you. Thank you for that. I'll see you soon too. Right, okay, I tell you what I do want to say, if anybody is still there before I leave. Some of you may have known John, who, whenever I'm on live, John always comes on. John was a dear friend of mine that I met through doing these readings, and he was an amazing, amazing man. Just on the Valentine's reading, he was there, and I was talking to him, you know, and a few people were going, oh God, I want to meet John, because John inspired me. John had studied with Yogi Bhajan and, you know, a lot of people, and he was a massive inspiration to me. He made me laugh like anything. He was a very, very special person. And sadly, the week that we'd done the Valentine's videos, John passed away. He had an accident and he passed away. And his family got in touch with me and let me know, and he talked a lot about me, and that meant a lot that I'd touched his life and he touched mine. So this is the first time I've done a live, and I just want to say to John, you know, I know he's there. He would never miss these lives, and thank you for being my friend, you know. So yeah, he's still there. So sorry, that just came into me there. So right, okay, I'm going to go now. I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I did. You know, it was quite intense, but you know, the moon's energy's there, and it always is. Okay, so thank you again so much. I'm massively grateful for all of you. If anybody wants a reading, please get in touch with me, and just go out today and just be nice to people, okay? It's like I say, everybody is fighting a losing battle, and just smiling at somebody, you know, or doing something nice for them can change somebody's world, okay? Just that little bit. And if we all do that, then we can change this world, you know? It's good. Okay, so I'm going to go and thank you so much. I will post all of the links on these once I repost it, and you should be able to watch them all there. Okay, so I'm sending a lot of love to all of you today. I feel very love-filled. Sat now.